Hello friends, once again we are here with problem 3.49 from the book IE Irodo. Electromagnetism, most important topic for JEE Advanced, JEE Main and for other exams like KVPY and Olympiads. The problem number 3.41 from the IE Irodo is now in front of you. You can read the question. It's like some kind of electric field E, as you can see here, 2axy I cap plus ax square minus y square j cap is present. This is the electric field present. And now we have to find the potential at a general point x comma y. So it is basically electric field is given in this question and we need to find the potential at some random point, or you can say potential at a general point x comma y corresponding to this given electric field. What is potential at a point x comma y? Now to start with the problem, we know that potential difference between a point A and between other point B present in an electric field is given by integral of E dot dr from A to B. This is the concept, that potential difference between point A and point B is equals to integral of electric field vector with a dr vector from the initial position A to the final position B. And the most important concept in this equation is this integration can be done along any path which you like, any path from A to B. This is the most important part of this equation, that in order to integrate you can select any path which connects point A and point B. And for the simplicity of calculation, for the simplicity of the calculation part, we try to choose our path from A to B in such a way that either electric field and the displacement portion are parallel or they are perpendicular. मैं आपको यहाँ पर यही वर्किंग करके दिखाना चाह रहा हूँ कि इस प्रॉब्लम को अगर हम स्मार्ट तरीके से और सिंपल वे में करना चाहें तो क्या अप्रोच होगी. सो नाउ मेरे को सबसे पहले पॉइंट ए और पॉइंट बी चूज़ करने हैं. तो लेट माय पॉइंट ए इज़ द ओरिजिन and my point B is this x comma y. This is how I choose my point A and B. Now second step, I have to select a path from A to B. I have to select a path from A to B, and that path must be a very simple path so that the integration can be performed in a much simpler way. And what I find is like so. What I find is the path from A to B is, let A to C, A से start करेंगे, point C पर जाएंगे, and then from C to B. Let us consider this path for the integration. That means कि जो हमारा integration होगा वो होगा path ACB पर. So we have selected path A to C and then C to B. Now if you look at the electric field, it has two components, 2axy I cap. So this much electric field is along the x direction. Along x direction you have electric field Ex, which is 2axy, and we have one more electric field component ax square minus y square j cap along the y direction. So here we have one more electric field in the y direction, which is a bracket x square minus y square in y direction. Now the path द पाथ इज़ फ्रॉम ए टू सी एंड देन सी टू बी। तो इस इंटीग्रेशन को हम स्प्लिट करेंगे। इस इंटीग्रेशन को हम स्प्लिट कैसे करेंगे वो एक बार दिखा दूंगा आपको। इन ऑर्डर टू फाइंड वी ए माइनस वी बी फ्रॉम ए टू बी, let us split the integration from a to c and then from point c to point b. Now, in the first integration which is from point a to point c, the first integration which is from point a to point c, a to c, remember this dr, because when you are moving on path AC, we are moving along x direction, and if we are moving along x direction, this dr will be along the x direction, and when this dr will be along the x direction, out of these two components only Ex will be present over here, because Ey, the y portion of electric field in this case, will be perpendicular to the path AC. The path AC is on the x axis and this y component of electric field is perpendicular to that. Dot product between the two perpendicular vectors will be 0, and therefore in this integration we will write 2axy. So now this is integration of 2axy, and this dr will be replaced by dx because we are moving on the x direction. Then second integration. Now this second integration is from c to b. The second integration is from c to b, which is on the y axis, and when we are integrating on the y axis, now Ey will be inside the integration. Ey is a in bracket x square minus y square, and now dr will be replaced by dy. First integration is relative to the dx, and if it is relative to dx, the limits should be for the variable x, which starts from 0, and if I am not wrong, the coordinates of point C can be written as x comma 0, and therefore the first integration should be from x coordinate 0 to the x coordinate x, and the second integration with respect to y should be from 0 y coordinate to this y coordinate. Now remember this first integration is along a to c path, and when the path is a to c, when your path is a to c, remember this path is present on the x axis. When you are moving from a to point c, any point on this path will have 0 y coordinate. Any path on the line AC will be with a 0 y coordinate. So this y coordinate factor will be 0, because first integration is for the path AC. Second integration is for the path C to B. For the path AC, the term y should be 0, and therefore the whole value of the first integration becomes 0. Now the second integration, which is from C to B. The integration from C to B is like so, and if we start from point C and move to the point B, start from point C and then we move to the point B, notice that this path is parallel to the y-axis, and when this path is parallel to the y-axis, the coordinate x over this path will remain constant, and when the coordinate x over the path CB remains constant, this x will be treated like a constant value inside this integration, but y will be considered like a variable, and because of this reason the second integration will be like so: 0 plus a integration 0 to y x square dy minus a integration y square dy from 0 to y. Now this x will be treated like a constant value, and if x is a constant, x square will be outside the integration, and if x square goes out of integration, then we have the result like a x square goes outside the integration, dy from 0 to y will become y minus a y square integration will become y cube by 3. Right? This is VA minus VB. So what is now VB? Because the question was to find potential at this point. So therefore potential at B, because this is the value of a VA minus VB, and therefore V of B is now V of A minus AX square y and plus AY cube by 3. But in this question there is no value given for potential at A, and therefore this V at A will be some constant value. It is some constant value which is not specified in this problem, and because of this reason we write the answer as VB equals to minus AX square y plus AY cube by 3 and plus that VA. Instead of VA you can write some constant value which is not given in this problem. So this is the solution of this problem, that how we can find a potential difference or a potential in a given space of electric field.